What's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all a quick and easy guide on how to make Death Perception, aka the most useless perk in Black Ops 6 Zombies, slightly less useless for your camo grinding, for high round progression, and whatever. Let's get on with it. As I said in the beginning of this video, Death Perception is the most useless, and I quote, useless perk in this game, as all it does as a perk by itself, it just gives you a simple little outline on the zombies, aka giving you free wall hacks like they give you wall hacks in multiplayer, because you know the anti-cheat sucks. I apologize, I'm getting a little off track. But for my major augment, Death Stare, your elemental weakness damage has a chance to kill an enemy that is low on health, which is technically all your ammo mods, which will be your Dead Wire, your Napalm Burst, Cryo Freeze. If they get to, I would say, around 10 to 25% health, that's when this will activate. But for the most part, I kind of can't tell completely because it's all by chance. It doesn't have the highest chance to activate. Now for my minor augment, which is find extra essence under more locations, I'm assuming what it means by under more locations, it's usually by the, what you call it, by the perks that are spread around the map, maybe under the benches, the workbenches to be exact. Maybe it's under Pack-a-Punch. It's kind of confusing on what they mean by this. It doesn't give you much detail on what they mean by find extra essence under more locations. But if you go prone in certain locations on maps like the Tomb, Terminus, which is a bigger map, maybe you'll find more essence under these locations, which is usually about 100 more essence, which the more points, the merrier for certain maps. Now let's go ahead and speed run through the rest of the minor augments, which are some of the most useless minor augments in the game. Bird's eye view, the minimap scan rate is increased, which I'm assuming it's increased by like, I'd say 5% more, maybe 10% more. It's kind of like a UAV with a little bit of heroin and crack inside of it mixed together. You know what I'm saying? It's useless. Don't run this. If you run this, I don't get it. And the other minor augment, which is further insight, increased perception radius, which gives you more walls. Basically, you get a farther radius of your walls. Again, useless. Don't run it. The only good augment in this is extra change, and even then, I would consider this to still be useless to an extent. If it didn't give you points and gave you something else, still would be useless. Now for your major augments, as I said, I run Death Stare, but if you're grinding out your camos, you would like to have Critical Eye, which gives you a small chance that a body shot becomes a critical headshot, which is usually like I said, it's like 5, 10, maybe 25% chances. But if you're grinding out your camos and let's say you're hitting a crap ton of body shot collats with like your sniper rifle, or maybe you have a Pack-a-Punch GS45 and you want to slightly grind out the camos for it, this would be perfect for you. And now your last major augment, which is Treasure Hunter, spot items others can miss from loot containers, as well as special and elite kills. This can be pretty useful to an extent. This kind of sounds like Vulture Raid, which already does that and more, which I like to run with your Picky Eater, which has a higher chance of dropping your current equipment, or Vulture Raid already does that and more. But aside from that, that is the best way to build your death perception off of your augments. Again, if this feels like it doesn't help out much, that's because this perk sucks. This perk is useless. If it was like the Cold War version, this would be probably the best perk in the entire game, but it's not. Vulture Raid already took that and handled it with so much better care. But as always, like and subscribe so you can always get content like this. And as always, I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.